Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a pick a card reading on the topic of what do they think about you. Each pile we're going to look at how the person you have in mind perceives you, what they think about when they think of you. So let's get started. This is going to be group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. See what pile is pulling towards you, and I will have timestamps below. You can go directly to your pile and start listening to your message. Hey pile 1, I've got your cards here, so let's get started and see what this person thinks of you. So what I'm seeing is that this person definitely senses and sees in you a lot of self-confidence. I have self-confidence here and a strong sense of self-worth. So not only do I think that this person perceives this about you, but I think you give them a lot of self-confidence. I'm getting the feeling here that you are a healer in their lives, or they see a very healing quality about you that they really admire. You seem to give them a sense of a higher purpose. It's like you've pulled them out of darkness and shown them the way into a lighter way of being, and they really, really value and appreciate that. I'm seeing that they admire your patience as well. They look at you as a very patient person. They see that you're the type of person that will give a time and a space for something to grow. You water things, you grow things, and I'm seeing that they really appreciate that about you. I feel that this person thinks that you were spiritually sent into their lives to help them. I feel that they feel a deep connection with you and a deep gratitude towards you. They see the value in your relationship to them and the value in you as a person. I think that this person thinks that you're a pretty isolated person, that you maybe keep to yourself quite a bit. I can see somebody who's pretty reflective and self-isolated, someone who's thinking quite a bit. So I'm thinking that they just see that quality in you, and they also sense that you're a highly intuitive person as well. I see a lot of 7s in this spread, which tells me that you are very connected to spirit. You're very intuitive. You understand a lot of things that most people don't understand, and they see that quality in you and they admire that about you. I see here the word nourishment, which tells me that they do feel nourished by your relationship with them. I see that you bring balance into their lives because I have the card balance here in the middle. And I'm also seeing the 6 of coins, which is a card of balance as well. So what I'm seeing here is through your intuitive guidance, through your introspection and just your divine knowledge that you have, you've really given this person a lot of advice, a lot of just guidance in their lives, and I feel that they really value you for your opinion, your intuitive knowledge, your ability to act as a counselor. That's what I'm seeing this person really thinks of you. I can see also that they're incredibly grateful for the way that you pull them out of darkness. I sense that this person, I see this in 2 ways. I see that this person may have been through dark times and that they're grateful for the way that you communicate with them and pull them out of that and give them a new perspective on life. I'm also seeing that they can understand about you that you've been through darkness and that you've been through that dark night of the soul and you've come out the other end, and you have advice to share about that journey and how to get through it. I'm also saying that they definitely think that you are a very good communicator. They think that you are very clear, concise, the way that you approach things, you're very direct, but in a very loving way, in a way that's really helpful for them and for other people. And I think that they really do just think of you as somebody who is meant to communicate with other people and help and guide them and bring back their self-confidence and people's self-worth, and I feel that you may have done that for this person as well. They definitely see that you are somebody who gives progress to others in their life. Like you help people tie up loose ends and begin new journeys. You guide people through darkness, through when things are falling apart in their life. You are able to be that you're able to be that light and to really guide them into the next level. This person admires just the ancient knowledge you seem to have about you. You are an old soul. I'm feeling that this person thinks you're an old soul. I think that this person also feels like maybe you have visions, or you really adventure into unknown places in the mind. I think this person also thinks you have very kind eyes. Very gentle. Like, I think this person thinks you're gentle. You have a kind face, kind eyes. But I'm also sensing that they feel they don't see everything about you. Like, I feel when they look at you, when they look at your eyes, they see somebody kind and they see like connection. But I feel that you have such depth to you that this person sees that, and they know that what they get is only scratching the surface. The number 27 is showing up in here a couple times. So that does tell me that this is a spiritual partnership, that you are meant to guide this person, or they at least feel that way about you. But they really just value your patience, your advice, your counseling, your guidance. They see you as a wise person. They see you as somebody whose eyes I feel that they are attracted to, or they connect on a soul level with you when they're looking at you. And you really do just give them a sense of where to go in their lives. So that's all I'm seeing for pile 1. I hope that the reading resonated with you, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Hey, pile 2, I've got your cards out. Let's see what this person thinks of you. So what I'm seeing here is this person, what they perceive in you is the element of earth. They see that you are starting over in your home life, in your career life, in your work life, your finances, but they find you to be very grounding and stable energy, or at the very least you're able to evoke that while you go through these massive new beginnings, these new changes. What I'm seeing with the Ace of Pentacles here and the new beginnings is that you just started something new. I'm feeling this as work related, because I do have the Knave of Coins here, which tells me that you have pursued a business idea as of recent, and they see it. They see it and they're watching you. They see that you put a lot of hard work into this situation as well. Again, this could be a home situation, although I am sensing a work situation. So they see that you're putting in a lot of this work, and it may be something that spiritually, it could be a spiritual calling for you. Otherwise, what they're seeing is that you left behind a one way of life and you moved into something new. You began to follow your passions. You left something behind and decided that this was the new beginning you were going to take. And at all costs, you were going to succeed at it. And they very much admire that about you. I'm seeing that they may think of you as sort of like an Aries-like figure. Maybe somebody who just burns a lot of energy, who is always on the go. Somebody who wants to very much be the conqueror of their own life. Somebody who wants to be in charge of their own life. Whether you're a male or female, they definitely see this masculine side to you where you are just able to really be in control of your future and your destiny. Yeah, I just see that this person really does value, or they at least see in you that you were able to leave something behind to begin a new life in something that you are passionate about. I'm also sensing with this Aries energy that you are somebody, the way they perceive you anyway, is somebody who breaks through barriers, somebody who isn't held back by perceived obstacles, that you are just going to plow through them and make your life what it is that you want it to be. I think what you've gifted them in the long run is this idea of non-attachment to the things in life that become habits to us. Like, if you've just worked a job for so long, or you've done something for so long, the fact that you were just able to start over in that really stuck with them, and they see this non-attachment in you. I'm also seeing like sort of like a Gemini energy here. Like, maybe this non-attachment also, like, they feel like you're not attached to anything or anyone in particular. Like, you're just on your own journey. You kind of march to the beat of your own drum. And I'm seeing that they see that in you. They see that quality in you. They do find you to be a very powerful person though, because with this Emperor and this Power card that sits in the middle here, I'm getting the idea that they find you to be a very powerful person, a very intuitive person, somebody who does a lot of reflection on where they want their life to go, and then they go for it at full force. And they definitely find you to be admirable for that. And what I'm also saying is that you have this nice balance in this person's eyes. They see you as someone who's very powerful, but they also see that you surrender to situations that you feel don't need your energy anymore. Yeah, I see that they find that you're a very strong person for being able to surrender or walk away from or end situations that no longer serve you, and that you just create a new path for yourself. You just, okay, that was over. Let's do this now. And I'm going at it, and I'm not going to be held down by that. There's something about your gentle strength that they admire. You have a gentle strength about you. I'm also seeing here that you could have, I'm seeing the Three of Cups. So I'm feeling that there might be something that you're celebrating soon, or they just see that there's something about you that you're celebrating. This actually could be the beginning of this new business venture that you have. I'm seeing that they see success in it, and they see that you feel, although you're working very hard at it, you also feel celebratory of this new beginning. And I'm seeing that they sense in you a sense of peace, that you have peace, and that also you seek peace. You create these new beginnings, and you go for life, new things in life, because you want peace and you want stability. You want stability in your home life. You want stability in your passions. You want to feel grounded in what it is that you're doing. You want to feel like what you're doing has purpose. And I see that they sense that in you. And I also think that they think you're a very self-disciplined person for being able to do this, for being able to go forward with this new journey. They find you to be very self-disciplined and really admire that in you. You might have really pretty hair, or that might be a quality in you that they like. Just physically speaking, no matter how they feel about you. But I'm also saying that you might have a lot of intuition and a lot of knowledge. But I do see that you're able to have this thing, or they think that you're able to do this thing where you could like really go for something and yet know when it's time to like surrender, replenish, take time in silence, and then you go again. So I'm feeling like that strength isn't just about like a brute force strength that they sense in you. They like that you're just somebody who's powerful internally, yet knows when to pause and rest. And that's actually what gives them this idea that you're so strong, is that you're not just, you don't just go, but you actually do find that balance of like how to achieve properly. And they really like that. I think they just really admire the fact that you're able to listen to your own soul, your own self, the universe. There's just this idea that like someone's just kind of like hair blowing in the wind, like taking a breath of fresh air. Like I just feel that they see you as just this like breath of fresh air, this connection that they really admire, and your ability to be like fearless in your new beginnings. So that's what I'm saying for pile 2. I hope that this reading resonated, and I'll see you in the next one. Pile 3, I've got your cards out here. Let's take a look and see what this person thinks of you. So what I'm saying is that when they think of you, there's 2 things that come to mind. One of which is that you are somebody who goes through life's lessons much more easily than I feel they think they can. You're somebody who listens to wisdom, and you joyfully learn your life's lessons. And I feel that they sense that in you. The other thing I'm seeing, that when they think of you, they think of a party or an event that's happening. And I'm thinking this may be a wedding, because I do have the 2 of Cups here, although it could be anything. But I am seeing a celebration that you are having, had, or will have. And they think of you when they think of that when they think of you right now. So what I'm seeing here is, this is an interesting pile. I feel, because of the way everything feels in this, I'm feeling something broken. You might not be in communication with this person, or something might have broken in your relationship. That might not be for everybody, but I'm kind of sensing that about this pile. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start over here, actually. What I'm seeing is, with this festival, this party, this event, I'm seeing that I don't think this person's in communication with you. I'm seeing the Page of Swords, which is making me feel like they might be spying on you. They might be watching you through social media or hearing about things from other people, but I'm not getting really the sense that you two speak to one another. I'm also seeing, or at least maybe the last time they did spy on you, they saw something about a celebration that was occurring or will occur, and that is what's left in their mind now at this point. But I see that you evoke a fear in this person. I feel that you evoke a fear in this person, and that they also see fearlessness in you. But I'm also seeing the 2 a lot, which makes me feel like they feel that you are a soulmate to them. This is very interesting. They feel like that you're a soulmate to them, and it's like almost they fear that they won't be with you. It's like maybe you're with somebody else, and they fear that they won't end up with you. I'm seeing there was a situation that happened. There might have been something between you guys. Maybe something happened between you all, because what I'm seeing is that there was a situation, a breakdown of a situation that happened here, and something karmically completed itself. I have a feeling it was your relationship with this person. It ended, and it wasn't easy. Like, something happened that was really kind of seems dramatic. It was because I do see the Tower here, which tells me that a structure fell. Something happened that maybe involved other people, but really it destroyed them. Because I'm seeing that it left them with the need to have to walk away from a lot of things emotionally speaking. And maybe you two had to walk away from each other emotionally speaking. I sense that I feel that this person feels that you made them lose control of their life. Because I have control here, and I have the King of Coins. And I just feel like this person feels like things broke down, things lost control in their life after you walked away, or after you had to walk away from each other, or after this situation went down. They've really been forced into acceptance of this situation. I'm not sure that they have accepted it yet, but I think that they think of you as having accepted the situation and moving on from it, and I'm feeling that they still linger on the situation. I can see that patience is really being asked of them, or almost that they feel like, I'm just going to be patient and wait for this person to come back to me. That's what they think of when they think of you. But they think you're a really unique person. I don't think they think that there's anybody else like you in the world. And that's part of this reason why they are so drawn to you and they're so attached to you. I'm seeing the word acceptance twice here, actually. So I think that there's this situation. I feel that they believe that you have accepted whatever this disaster was that happened. They feel that you've accepted it, and I feel that they have not. But what I can also see is when they think of you as somebody who's emotionally mended themselves, somebody who is able to do that, somebody who has a lot of self-love, self-respect. I feel that something about your environment together either made you have to emotionally heal, or maybe you've just been through some stuff that they saw you heal from. But I can see that they think that you care a lot about your own well-being, your own self-love, and that you're somebody who has faith in life, faith in the things that happen to you. Like you don't have a victim mentality, and they see that in you. I'm thinking a third party situation happened as well. I do have the Three of Cups here, and then I'm also seeing the number 3 quite a bit. So this again gives me the feeling that maybe you're with somebody else now, or part of this disaster that happened was a third party situation. But you're growing. They see that you're growing on. You've moved on. You're going through the steps of life. I feel that they think that they're still focused on this situation that made them feel like they lost control, and you are just gracefully passing through it and moving on and elevating into the next stage of your life. I think that they think that you're also a very beautiful person, whether you're a male or a female. I think that they find the face in you very beautiful, very attractive. I see that they find that you really surrender. I think you're an incredibly emotional person. I feel that they feel your intuitive abilities. Maybe that was something that was unique between the two of you, like you were really able to communicate intuitively with one another. But you're starting over. Something new is happening for you. And the situation that happened between the two of you forced both of you to start over again. You seem to be moving through it quite well, in their opinion, and I feel that they are still trying to have patience with the situation and come to terms with it. But something about you does evoke some fear in them. I'm not sure why. Like I said, it has something to do with the fear of not seeing you again, being with you again, or just the fear that you evoke in themselves because of their lack of control over the situation that they feel. But I do feel that they're watching you. I see that they're watching where you're going in your life. And I don't think you care. Okay, that's all I'm really seeing for pile 3. I hope that the reading resonated with you, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, pile 4, I've got your cards out here. Let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on. What do they think of you? Okay, so I see here that, let's start here. So I'm feeling that this person feels that there was synchronicity in the way that you met each other. I do feel that they sense that you were part of their soul family. You were somebody who they were meant to meet, and that changed them. There was a lot of changes. When they think of you, they think of a lot of things changing in their life. But I sense that this has ended. What I'm seeing is that when they think of you, I feel that they think that you're still really fighting for this relationship in whatever context it exists in. I feel that they think that when they think of you, they think that you are having a hard time starting again because of an ending that happened between the two of you, or because of a betrayal that happened between the two of you. But I'm seeing that they sense that you're having difficulty in starting over. What I'm also seeing here is that they sense that you're going through a spiritual rebirth. I think that they think that you are, like I said, you're just going through a spiritual rebirth. You're discovering new layers of spirituality. I think that they think that you're still going solo, whatever that means. And I think that they want the both of you to be separate from one another. I don't know why I'm just getting this feeling of like separate. I feel that they want the relationship between you two to end happily. I don't think that they want bad blood between the two of you. I think when they think of you, they want things to feel like they ended on a good note. I'm seeing that there was a lot of extremes. They think of you, they think of someone who has a lot of extremes. Somebody who's like emotionally unpredictable is what I'm seeing. And you know what's interesting is that this might not apply to everybody, but what I'm also kind of seeing is like maybe somebody who, like, sexually speaking, your relationship might have been really good, or they felt like indulgent in you, but it's not enough to like keep the relationship going, or it wasn't enough to keep the relationship going. What I see is that they think of you that you're very focused, and it might be on them. Maybe they want a sense of self-protection because they feel that your emotional extremes are focused on them and too unpredictable for them. But I am seeing like they want you to receive healing, or they feel that you already are receiving healing with this emotional, spiritual rebirth that's happening for you. I feel that they do want you to heal. I feel that they want you to experience self-love and to focus on the self more. That's really what it is. I feel that it's not necessarily like they don't want anything to do with you. It's like I feel that they sense that you need to focus on yourself a little bit more and less on them. I think on some level they are flattered by the idea that you choose them, that you chose them, or that you still think of them. But what I am seeing is that you might feel hurt by them, or they think that you're hurt by them, and that there's just this idea of healing that really needs to happen before they feel anything could happen between the two of you. I am seeing the sevens a lot, and I feel in this spread it's really just relating to the idea that both of you need time apart, or they think that both of you need time apart. But something did end between the two of you, or is ending. They want something to end, and that could just be the extremes that they feel, or the betrayal, or whatever issues, maybe just this lack of a new beginning. They want that to end, and they want to start over. They want to start over spiritually. They want you to start over spiritually. And there might be somebody else involved. Yeah. All right. That's all I'm seeing for this pile. So I hope that the reading resonated with you, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, pile 5. I've got your cards out here. Let's see what this person thinks of you. So what I'm seeing is the element of fire comes through. This person thinks of you as a passionate person who really transforms themselves, somebody who has a lot of enthusiasm, inspiration, someone who holds a lot of new life within them. I'm sensing that this person definitely thinks that you're very playful, or that you like to play. Something about the idea that you give them excitement when they think about you. That's really what I'm sensing, is that like they get a very like butterfly in the stomach type of feeling when they think of you. I'm seeing here that they tend to think of you as somebody who has a lot of resilience and a lot of perseverance in your life. I get the idea that you may have recovered really well from like, it could be a father situation, an older male, or just men in general, or something about your work life, like something like that. So they find that you really persevered through that situation and came out with a lot of growth in it. I'm getting the idea that maybe you were controlled by somebody, or felt like some sort of controlling relationship affected you. But what I'm seeing here is that you really were resilient through that situation, and they just see that and admire that about you. You really are somebody who removes the chains that you have on you, and you take action on your personal growth. You really freed yourself from a situation, and they sense that in you, and they really think about that when they think of you, because they just find it pretty admirable. I'm seeing that, yeah, because I have the number 15 here a couple times. So I'm just seeing that you changed something into a new beginning for yourself, and they see that and they appreciate it, and they think of that when they think of you. I'm also seeing here I'm seeing here that they are grateful for your relationship to them. I feel that you guide them in maybe just the way you handled the situation. They feel really like they feel gratitude towards, or they just feel inspired by it. But I feel like that's just one thing. I feel in general that they just feel a very playful, pleasurable, like happy feeling when they think of you. I think that they think that you're a very magical person. I feel that they see the spirit of fire running through you. I feel that maybe, yeah, I'm just sensing this idea that you're like very magical to them, because I have the Queen of Wands. She's holding a wand. I have intention with the number 11, all of these things in the moon. Like, also I'm seeing that they might feel that you are very intuitive, which might kind of give them that magical feeling that they give in you, or that they see in you. I'm also seeing that you're somebody who's really connected to nature, particularly the moon. You might have some moon-like qualities about you, or follow the cycles of the moon, or something like that, where they see how like connected to nature that you are, and I think that they really appreciate that about you. I'm feeling an emotional renewal when they think about you. They feel that you are somebody that, like, just water and fire, and like this feeling of just life runs through you. Emotional well-being runs through you. Inspiration. I'm also seeing here, I'm seeing two things. They could think of you, when they think of you, they could think of you just being in a relationship. And I'm also seeing that they might love you, that they might want to be in a relationship with you. I think that'll just change depending on, the relationship that you have with this person. But that is something that comes to their mind when they think about you. I'm also seeing 22. So I feel that between the 11 and the 22, that you are just a highly creative, magical type of person. They see you that way. And they also see you as a breath of fresh air. And I'm also seeing that they feel that you are really connected to nature, particularly of the water element. I think you make them feel inspired. I think you make them feel fiery. But what they see in you is the element of water. Yeah, I think I said this, but I do see that they definitely see that you transform a situation, or you transformed a situation, or you're very transformative in the way that you just approach your life. It is very like a very magical thing, like where you just turn things around into your favor. Also, the number 18 is sticking out to me here. You might have some sort of significance to the number 18. Otherwise, what I'm seeing is just, again, this connection to the moon that you have. Yeah, I'm seeing butterflies, so I feel like this person gets butterflies when they think of you. And then if that's the case, it could be because they think of you romantically. And if it's not the case, then you just make this person feel like full of life. You just make them feel giddy and like happy to be around you. They see that you have a very childlike tendency to your ways. They see the child in you, even though you are a very wise person. You have like a childlike quality. I think that they see, and that they're watching. I feel like they're watching you, not like in a creepy way or like spying on you, but like they just watch you. They just appreciate you. They like the way that you make them feel, the way that they see life around you. They see that that you persevere. You might be into the occult as well with this devil card. Like I'm saying, that kind of matches in with this whole like magical feeling. Somebody who is intuitive. But yeah, really what I'm seeing is that you're just not somebody that they perceive to be like a prisoner. Like you can't be chained. Like you are somebody who's just free. Okay, I think that's all I'm seeing for pile 5. So I hope that the reading resonated with you, and I will see you guys. What's up, group 5? I've got your cards out here. Let's go ahead and see what this person thinks about you. So what I'm seeing right away is that you have a very feminine energy to you, or very healing energy to you that this person really appreciates. I'm definitely sensing a healer, a counselor, something like that. But what I'm seeing is that you seem to be a very balanced person in your way of being, and you really are able to balance all the elements within you: spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, all these things. And this person sees that in you, and they really, really like that about you. What I'm seeing here is something that they think about when they think of you is your financial discipline. You might be somebody who makes good money, or like you just present yourself that way. You just are somebody that really takes care of your financial life. And you might juggle a lot of projects as well, or have like a lot of different avenues of income or something like that. But the way that you financially discipline yourself, this person does think of that when they think of you. And I'm also seeing here that they find you to be very confident, very self-assured, and a very, just a confident person. I see that you help them gain clarity on situations. I think that when they think of you, they think of somebody who they would ask guidance from you, or like a question from you, because they feel that you would give them clarity on the situation, or that you've done that in the past for them. I can see that this person thinks of you as a highly creative, fertile type of person, who can really guide others. I feel that they think that they learn a lot from you, that you teach them quite a bit. You might have been through some things, but you just have this confidence about the way that your life has unfolded for you. I feel that they think that you've just learned so much about life, and they seek that from you. They want to know what you know. They want your guidance and your counseling. Or you just might be a counselor or a guider or something like that, a teacher, and they just see that in you. That comes to mind when they think of you. I do see, though, that you are somebody who is maybe, like, you might be passionate. You might just be kind of like young at heart. But what I'm seeing here is that you do have an emotional intelligence to you that they really appreciate. That's what I want to say. Just like you're very intelligent, emotionally, mentally, physically. I see that they see balance in you, because I'm seeing a lot of like divine feminine and divine masculine. So maybe it's like you're feminine in the way you teach and counsel somebody, but you're like masculine in the sense that you are a go-getter in your life, and that you are passionate and you fight for the things that you want. I see that this person thinks of beginnings with you. They might be thinking about beginning a relationship with you. Otherwise, you might have begun a relationship. But what it is what I'm seeing is like emotionally, you've lent them new beginnings. They think of you as somebody who's allowed them to emotionally start again, and you've kind of really given them this portal to walk through into, like, you turned life sort of gray for them into something colorful, and they really appreciate that about you. You could be a musical person as well, or somebody who's just makes them think. Like, you really do make them think about their life, about whatever it is that they're coming to you to get clear on. And I feel that because you're able to give them clarity on situations, they are able to modify their approach to things, or they seek your advice to be able to modify their approach to things. Like, I really just get the idea that they value the way you think about things. And particularly your finances, I feel that they see that you are just very financially disciplined, and that you're very stable in your foundation, in your maybe work and money financial life, and they really that's what you give them advice about. But I do see that they also get advice or want advice in the context of relationships and emotion as well. You might be somebody that has children, or they feel like you're just a very motherly type of figure, like where you could just, if you wanted children, if you have them, that you'd be able to like raise them really well because of just how good of advice you give. But I see, yeah, I see that maybe you have a counterpart already. You could already be in a relationship with this divine masculine and divine feminine. But either way, what they see in you is confidence. They see that you have a very healing feminine energy about you. They see that you're very confident. They see that you make wise decisions. They really value that in you. You're also passionate. They appreciate the advice you give them, emotionally speaking, financially speaking. I'm just saying that you act as sort of like a teacher for them, and they really appreciate that about you. So that's all I'm seeing for pile 6. I hope that the reading resonated with you guys, and I will see you in the next one.